Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Grandad's farm, back here in ElmCreek on a cloudy July morning. Cloudy, very, very cloudy. Alright, so our oat field is ready to harvest. Now, the price of oats probably is not very good. 2100. What are we in? July, so really bad price. 2103, 2100, yeah, not great. Not sure what we're going to do. If you look at our money, we have 158,000. Now, I will throw in a quick little video in a few seconds, our intro, and just a quick snippet of me doing a whole heap of fertilizing jobs in June. I think we did 16 jobs in total for an income of $122,937. So, couple of massive jobs. I think we did do field 70. We did, I think down here we did 79, 80, 76, 73. I think I did 72, 70, 68, 60, 64 and 65. I think I did 38, 41, 25, 28, 29, 10. So I did a lot of big fields. I think and 32. Yeah, and 32 actually. We did do 32. As you can see, I did overlap a little bit there. So we've done a huge amount of jobs yesterday. Got a ton of money. Now looking at used equipment, we have the roll speed, 36,000 litres in this thing. Not sure how that will go underneath our harvester. But I'm thinking, if we can buy that as it stands, we can put extensions on it. But 36,000 litres may be enough, not quite sure. Additional lights without. I think we'll put additional lights on it. License plate will go one on the rear, back only. Done. Trelleborgs, Michelins. BKTs, Nokians. Go the Michelins just because we can. Let's buy this thing. And I'll head up to the shop, I'll pick it up. I'll throw in our little intro and our time lapse. And I'll see you guys. Oh, I don't know where that went then. I'll see you guys when we get back. Rightio guys, we're on our way back down to the farm, and I just realised 117,000, 120,000 will cost us to get a silo put in at home. Looking at our money at the moment, I think that's going to be a bloody good idea. The price of oats is 2,100 roughly. I think the best price we've seen is about 2,500. So not a massive difference, but I mean it does all add up, especially if we end up with a full trailer load. So I think we'll definitely get on to the guys up at the shop, get them to organise what we need for our silos. I think we're going to put it just down in here somewhere, just down behind the chickens. Now, how are these guys going with their eggs? Already got one full pallet. Lovely. We can actually stack them in there, which is awesome. We've got more eggs over here. Let's bring these over. Now, I wonder if I can actually... Oop, don't spill the eggs. I don't want scrambled eggs. I wonder if I can bring these guys over and throw them just in here like this, if they will continue to refill. Alright, there we go. See how they go. Now let's jump in our amazing Class Dominator. This thing is beautiful. Not the best piece of equipment around, but it'll work for us. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and... Actually, let's reverse it. Because we don't need the trailer at the moment, so let's detach the trailer about there. Let's unfold our halves. I'm trying to hit our other trailer. Oh, we just bumped it. Hit our other trailer. Grab our header. While that's sorted, let's check on our... Yeah, we've still got plenty of water. Plenty in storage. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to need a way to get the swath as well. Enable... There we go, straw swath. Just try not to back into the house. Alright, let's head down this way and get our first huge oat harvest underway. Now we should get a decent amount out of this field. You can see the straw coming out the back there. Awesome. I don't think we need to mulch this field either. I think we'll just need to cultivate, seed, fertilise, all that good stuff. Now one thing I'm unsure of is rollers. To get that extra yield with rollers, do we roll before we seed or do we roll after we seed? It's one thing I'm not sure on. I have played a bit of multiplayer stuff with a few mates and stuff like that, and we seeded well, we rolled before we seeded because of this here seed bed. So we ploughed, cultivated, did the seed bed, and then we planted. Because I don't know if we can roll after we seed. I think the whole point of rolling is to prepare the seed bed. So I don't know, you guys let me know. So we've got nearly what, 3,000 litres, so that's about 6,000 bucks already. So we're going to get a decent amount out of this field in total. Plus the straw. We're not going to need the straw for any animals or anything at the moment. But we can store some back home and we can take some to the shop. Yeah, we can do whatever we want with it really. We sell it or store it. Looking at used stuff again, we don't have anything in here that we really like. I mean, this thing is awesome. This would be lovely eventually, one day. I did sell our other trailer that we had over there underneath the tree, because now we have the auto-loading trailer. We don't really need that one either, so I did take that to the shop and sell that last month in June as well, so that is no longer here. That is now gone. But this should be good. Our first harvest of oats on our new extended fields as well. Right, so I can't remember what we got out of our last field that was here to compare how much more we get by extending the field, but no doubt it'd be an extra 1,000, couple of thousand litres maybe. Let's get our pipe out. We might as well unload while we can, while we're heading this way. That's a monster trailer. That should definitely fit under there. That's good. So if we don't overfill, what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to shut this thing down. That'll mean it won't unload, because we may be able to put the extensions on this. That would be good if we could fit the extensions. Yeah, I think we definitely could fit the extensions on this, to be honest. So let's get this thing over to our little workshop behind the shed here and put our extensions on. It's going to cost us a little bit extra, but it's going to be worthwhile. Let's hope we can get this thing in here without hitting too much stuff. Right, there we go. Let's see if we can. I don't know if I can actually get onto that. Ugh. Grandma's tractor's in the way. There we go. Let's go customize. 51,000 for an extra $1,000. Yeah, why not? I mean, pretty silly not to, wouldn't it? Let's reattach that. And that should still fit under there. So that'll mean that we can actually keep our oats in here. Not have to actually, it just fits under there. Not have to actually take them and sell them straight away. Not have to actually buy a silo right now. I mean, we may have got away with not needing the extensions, but we can remove them anyway. Now that we own them, we can take them back off and put them back on as needed. Let's try and spread out this grain a little bit in this trailer just in case it's not quite full. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get our next lot of runs done. So I think for today's episode, I'll just keep you guys here the whole time. I know I've done a lot of cutting in most episodes. I know I've done a bit of time lapse as well, so keep you guys here for the full harvest. And tomorrow, or was it August, we should have our wheat field over there ready to go. Then we can look at maybe another chicken coop on this side, or some other animals. I don't know. Enough room for another one, so yeah, let's look at the price of eggs. 5,462. So I think yeah, anything above 6 is pretty good. There we go. Sorry guys, I had to just jump in and out of the game for a second just to check those prices. So luckily enough on Steam, someone has put a guide or a link to a file where someone has actually gone through an entire year and wrote down all the prices and stuff. So they've sort of got the best price they've seen, the worst price they've seen, and that sort of stuff. So we sort of know when we should be selling. It's not 100% accurate by that little graph in the price list or the pricing area. In fact, a few people have said that they think it's completely wrong. Like it'll say that this month, July, is meant to be the best month for oats, but it may have been the month before or the month after. You know, it kind of just varies. I don't know if it's different every single year or not, but a lot of people have said that they've noticed that it doesn't quite match up with the graph. I mean, I know it's not 100% accurate, it's just random. Right, so get this last little bit done. Dump him off as well into our new trailer. Going to need to look at what we're going to do with baling. I guess we're going to have to try and hope that we can get a good, decent sized baler on sale either, you know, this month or next month. Nothing really at the moment. And looking at balers, they are quite expensive. The cheapest one's pretty good, but 48,000 isn't too bad. Actually not as expensive as I thought. Obviously the bigger ones are, but the smaller ones aren't too expensive. Why did we just get a $1,000 new vehicle? Don't know where that came from. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, so maybe we'll go with a round baler, I think. We're not going to go with that really small one. That's just leaves baby things all over the place. And it's yeah, they go okay loading by hand and stuff, but I don't want to be doing that. Right, so that's field number 1 done. So we'll go and top this off. We definitely didn't need that extension, I don't think. So I think, actually no, I think field 46 is it, I don't know if it's bigger or not. Oh, that was a complete miss. Bit of a big dip in the side of the pipe then. Yeah, this extension is probably a little too high. It's close, very close. But if we could try and run just along it like this, it may be okay, but definitely need to take it down, either one, or just take it back to the standard size. I mean, the standard size should still be big enough. Let's get this pipe in before we ruin the roof on the little deck area in Grandad's house. We don't want to be doing that. Grandad was still here and we did that, he would literally kick our ass for sure. Right, so field 2. Get stuck in on this thing. So we'll have a quick look at the contracts too. See, there's not many fertilizing jobs. We can keep resetting. Yeah, a heap of harvesting work to go. So we could do a full day of harvesting. We could also, you know, buy those fields instead. If the owners are willing to sell, buy the fields and harvest them ourselves and keep them. I think the fields closer to home here would be okay to buy, but we don't want to buy the ones that have obviously the cotton in them. Glad I left that little bit of space. I usually always try and let the wheat or the straw finish coming out of the back before I try and turn around. A little bit all over the place then, but so if we look at the map at the moment, growth, so yeah, these fields down here aren't ready to go yet. So we only really need sunflowers too. We can't really buy any of those. It's really not going to help us at all. I'm still thinking about that silo. And we don't really need it now because we've got 2 different trailers. So the big trailer will be for our oats, and then our little trailer we can use for our wheat. As long as we don't fill it too much. Then again, it should all just go straight into the chickens. I think they should take about 10,000 litres of wheat, so. Right, so this field, 40% already. We're gonna need, there we go, I want to try and get the right person. Gonna need another screenshot. Grandad's house in the background. Awesome. Right. Watch out for the neighbour's fence, even though he's a dealer, or at least we think he's a dealer. We've got no proof, but a lot of people coming and going from that place. Could just have a lot of mates. I don't know. Alright, so I did let Mark know that we're doing our harvest today. We probably really don't need help at this stage. Once we start getting into bigger fields, we might. What are these fields worth? 360, 225. Can't afford any of those. Field 43 we can, but it's got nothing on it, so it'd be nice to get a massive field that's fully fertilised, been ploughed, it's fully ready to go. That would be really awesome. What about across the road? Field 30, these guys are going to be too expensive as well, yeah. 52, too expensive. These guys, yeah, but they can't really do any of those. We could probably do the sunflower, but we'd have to buy a new header for that as well. I think we might try and get those contracts. So we might try and do the cotton contracts if we can. And then maybe buy the fields after that. Or maybe even wait and see what he wants to plant there next year. If he wants to plant cotton again, we'll buy it. That way he can't actually plant the cotton. Not a very nice thing, I know, but not allow him to plant the cotton. That way we can use it for what we need. A couple more runs, we should be done. The chickens are doing really well. They're producing a ton of eggs at the moment, which is great. It's going to be great income for us. And these fields back here, these two might just end up being wheat fields for our chickens. That field down the bottom there, we may turn that into more greenhouses, or I don't know, some sheep, some cows, some pigs. You guys let us know what you think we should do with that field. Leave it as it is, or should we turn it into more of a production area or more of an animal area? Whoa. Wasn't watching then, we just drove over a little bit of our crop. Oh god. Oh well, it wasn't too much, I don't think. So we definitely don't need the extension on this thing, but I don't think we can remove the extensions now that we've got oats in there. Yeah, the chickens are doing well. I think they've still got over 1,000 litres of wheat. Ooh, nearly 864. That should get them through the rest of the day until we harvest over there tomorrow. So I guess in August we'll be doing that harvest and all the baling. I think that's probably going to be what happens. I guess we could have kept that other trailer for the bales, but got that auto-loading trailer, which I don't think it auto-loads bales. But we can still manually load onto it, so that's fine. Right, so what are we going to have? About 16,000, 20,000 litres of oats. Once we are finished, that is. Try and make sure we even out the load. Don't have too much in the middle or at the front. We probably should have more back here, you know, where the tyres actually are. Oh, beautiful. Now let's get this little bit. We did ruin a little bit of that crop. I don't think it would matter too much, but every little bit counts, I think. Right, so last little bit. There's not going to be much in here. This is sort of only just half of our header width, so there's not much in here at all. So we might leave the harvester off over to the side over here somewhere, because we know we're going to need it again tomorrow. Keep saying tomorrow, but it's actually next month. Alright, there we go. Lovely straw swath here. Chopping out. John Deere, 7810. Look at those oats in there. God, I love oats. I don't like porridge, but I'm more puffed oats for like cereal and stuff. It's the local shop near me in Aldi. They used to sell these awesome like honey oats, or like honey puffed oats, but I haven't sold them for ages now. Bit disappointing. Oh, my favourite cereal. And now it's just gone. I don't know. I mean, most of the time I went there to get them, and they weren't there anyway because they're so bloody popular. But they just don't. They don't stock them anymore. I don't make them anymore. I don't think. Okay, what's going on here? We got too much in here, or is that empty already? It shouldn't be empty already, is it? Yep, it is. Oh, that's a surprise. Thought I had a little bit more in there. Alright, so we'll just leave the harvester just here, I think. Alright, shut him down. Only got 1.1 hours on it so far, so not much time on that at all. So 18,374 litres of oats. Now, I guess we'll store these next to the harvester there. Going to store them over under the tree, but I don't think wherever we sell them to later on is going to want leaves and stuff in their oats. So we'll just make it like this is our little park up area here. Alright, done. Could get a cover on them, which is a bit unfortunate, but alright, let's head back. There's not much else we can do at the moment. I think lettuces are still not the best price. Lettuce. 33.88. 33.88. Yeah, so we didn't need it over 4 grand. I mean, it's not a bad price, but 4 grand is obviously that little bit better for us. Alright, well, I guess that'll do us for today, I suppose. I know there's a lot of other contracting jobs and stuff that we can do, but I want to try and steer clear of doing too much more contract stuff. We've done a huge amount, so I don't even know if we can check here. Session, where's our... Is there anything about contracts? No. Fertiliser used, we've used nearly 11,000 litres of fertiliser though. That's a bit annoying that we can't see how many contracts we've done, because we've done heaps. We really would have. Get out of here. Rightio guys, we'll end the episode here. As I said, we'll try and see if we can get a good baler for tomorrow. If not, we'll just buy one of the cheaper ones. Get this harvested first thing. If it's ready to go, our wheat, get that into our chickens. We are doing a great job over here. Things are slowly building. We're going to end up with eggs everywhere, which is great. How many do we have? 195. So we've already had 95 baby chickens born. Wow, that's pretty good. They're going to fill up pretty bloody quick. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this one, as always, smash that like button. Any ideas, suggestions, please leave it in the comment section. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Britto. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.